Last year you met Jesse Tischauser from Team Stag Arms, one of the top three-gun teams in the nation. Jesse, this year you've had a spectacular season. Three-gun nation national champion in heavy metal. You weren't shooting heavy metal, that's with a 308.
Correct.
So how'd you do that?
Well, I decided to go after some of that three-gun nation money, and I chased the heavy metal title, and I ended up winning. So I took a bunch of work and a lot of travel, but I got it done.
Not only is it a lot of miles in the air, but each one of those matches has special requirements. How many guns did you end up shooting over the year?
I shot one rifle and 2 different shotguns and 3 different pistols. It was a lot to keep them all running all year long.
It's a miracle to keep them running all year long. You're here once again for Stag Arms, and one thing about this rifle is there's a little bit less of heavy metal than you might expect from a piston-driven gun.
Exactly. What Stag has done this year is responded to customer demand, like they have in the past. The biggest demand they had was for the Model 8 and the Model 8L and left-handed to have a free-float handguard. So what they did was they took this Diamond Head USA handguard. It's a really cool, lightweight handguard. It actually mimics the old M16 triangular handguard.
It does feel like that.
Yeah, it's really
like
neat.
An old M16 triangle.
Exactly. It's kind of retro, old-school style, and it looks great. It's modular, so you can add rails on the sides and the bottom and whatnot to put on lights and lasers, vertical foregrips, all that good stuff. It also has a continuous top rail, so you can use IR lasers, you can mount night vision, you can mount your scope, your red dot with your magnifier, all that good stuff. You've got plenty of rail space.
You've also got these diamond head sights on it. Tell me a little bit about what's that advantage of this diamond instead of a circle?
Well, the diamond versus the circle, it aids with eye alignment. You know, your eye naturally centers things through a peep sight. What they've done with the diamond is they've lined up diamond and diamond, and it just makes it easier for your eyes to go to where it needs to go to catch that front sight and have a really fast shot on target.
Don't you think it's interesting that as the years have passed and we've grown more familiar with operating with the AR platform, that we sort of change how we look at it? We've gone from must-have 4 rails to why don't we have rails where we can add them where we need them, actually?
Exactly, exactly. It's very handy to have things modular, and the large quad rails kind of eat up your hand, and you don't need all that space, so why not take some of the weight off there and go with something lighter like this?
Let's talk a little bit about the advantages of a gas piston gun.
The gas piston gun is, compared to a direct impingement rifle, it's going to run a lot cleaner. You don't have the carbon buildup and stuff going back into your bolt carrier group, so the gun is going to run longer without maintenance. It also is going to run a lot cooler with that gas going back to the chamber. You're getting a lot of heat buildup through there. So the piston gun runs a lot cleaner, and it'll run a lot cooler, and it'll run longer.
And if you're shooting the number of rounds that you shoot typically in training and in matches, your forearm gets pretty hot up there, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Definitely, that's for sure. You know, with the zombies coming, you want to have a gun that's going to last you a while, too.
I was lucky enough to shoot with Jesse earlier this year at the Crimson Trace Midnight 3-gun. I shot on his squad, and I'd like to mention that he shot a lot better than I did, roughly by about a factor of 10. Jesse, good to see you as always, and as always, Stag, right there in the market with the product that people ask for.